Hi everybody, this is Stephanie with Gretchen Coaching and Retreats, and I just wanted to do a little update on a couple of weeks ago we talked about that lesson that you need to learn over and over again. We've all got them, and for me it's that when things get really busy, when there's a lot to do, what I tend to do is push myself. I really fill my schedule so that, I just have back-to-back meetings or activities. Got to get a whole bunch of things done. My to-do list is, an arm's length long. I don't get enough sleep. I, kind of decide, okay, well, I could stay up a little later or I could get up a little earlier to work on these things. And so I just really push myself. And what ends up happening is that I burn myself out. And then for like a week after, I've made the deadline, I am exhausted. And it's more exhausted than any one day can then help me, fill back up my well. And so I said that I wanted to be held accountable. And so I just wanted to give a progress update on how things are going, because the way that I'm doing it is, I think, a pretty common approach to fixing these kinds of things. So what I am doing is, I know that my August and September are going to be super busy. I have, I think, 4 workshops that I'm giving. Plus I'm traveling, plus there's some fun stuff involved in there. And so what I'm doing is new and different. The same thing is that I'm continuing to meditate, exercise, eat well. I am making sure that I am sleeping well. So that's I'm not trying to pull from that reservoir. So that's good. That's a new tweak. But the biggest thing is that on my schedule, I am making sure that I'm leaving space and time. Because what I realized in this last go-round was that, I was taking care of myself in so many of these other ways, but I was just cramming my schedule full. And so I had no time and space to rejuvenate, to kind of get my energy back. And so what I have done now is, even if someone's saying like, hey, Steph, do you want to go do this fun thing? If I already have, 3 things in my weekday mornings planned, I don't allow anything else to be put into the mornings. And same thing in the evenings. I can have 3 or 4 things that I'm doing during a week in the evenings. But besides that, I need to leave space and time. And so the first time I said no felt really kind of exhilarating, like, woohoo, I did it, and then I've had the opportunity to do this several times. So now when I'm trying to make appointments or I'm, meeting with people and talking about things, I am booking stuff 3 or 4 weeks out, which is really novel for me, but I think it's working. So there's my update. It's one step at a time. It's one day at a time. It's one no at a time. It's one exercise at a time. And that's the way, they say the way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time, which, I love elephants, so I'm not sure I'm crazy about that analogy, but you get the picture. You just have to take these steps one at a time. And don't try and do this massive alteration in your life. It's just one day at a time. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.